thought it's about time that people hear about other communities around the villages, because let's face it, the villages is nice and it's huge, but it's not for everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Villages or What? Today we are talking about a community about 15 minutes away from the villages, from a developer called Dream Finders Homes. Their latest community is called Green Key Village. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mike Schaefer from Sally Love Realty from the Villages, and I'm happy you are here. And if you like my channel, please feel free to subscribe and give me a like. Once a week, I'm going to record a new video about different communities around the world. And today it's Green Key Village from Dream Finders Homes. Before we start, please feel free to leave me your comments. Tell me what you think about this video. And if you're actually living in one of these communities around the villages, please give me your information. I'm happy to talk to you at any time. Before I go into any further details, here comes the usual disclaimer. If you decide to buy a home outside the villages, you are not allowed to use any of their facilities, meaning you cannot use their pools, you cannot use their recreation centers, and golf is also not free. But there are so many different other positive arguments for homes around the villages, so that's why we're doing this documentation. With over 40 years in this industry, I thought it's about time that people hear about other communities around the villages, because let's face it, the villages is nice and it's huge, but it's not for everyone. Not everyone wants to be around 80,000 homes. Not everyone wants to be joining 3,500 clubs and have a beer in every 5 minutes. But there are communities that offer kind of like the same or on a smaller scale. Dream Finders Homes is definitely one on the smaller side. If I compare the villages to any other community, it's always David via Goliath. No other community will even come close to what the villages offer. And of course, Green Key Homes is it's not different. The villages will always be top of the line. It will always be the Rolls Royce under the communities. But Dream Finders Homes also offer something a lot of people like houses with a different floor plan, houses that are not too close to each other, and houses that look a little bit different. This video goes a little bit deeper into the community. I will show you a small flyover about the current community. It's really, really small. And it's also only having about 4 different floor plans. But if you like Key West style homes with all the colors and everything, this is the community you should definitely look into. Please also be aware that if we talk about prices at the end of this video, they might not be current anymore, because we record this video in October 2025. Whenever you look at this video, prices might have changed or the houses might not even be available anymore. Now, let's go into a one-on-one with one of these top sales agents from Dream Finders Homes, and we dive into what he has to say about this community, and he's given us a little bit more detailed look. So now we are here in the studio, and I have Aaron King, one of the top salespersons from Dream Finders Homes, here with me. And Aaron, thanks for doing this with me. I would like you to share a little bit what's going on here in this community.
Absolutely. Hey, Mike, first of all, thanks for having me. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Green Key Village. So just want to talk a little bit about what Dream Finders Homes has. Starters, we're Builder of the Year for 2025. Pretty big deal for National Builder of the Year. So we have a great community in the Green Key Village. What we've done is we've bought some land from the original Green Key construction builders. They bought land, they purchased it, they developed it. We came in, now we're building our homes on. And the way we do it is we essentially build spec homes, inventory homes. We build the models, we build them out. People come, they take a look at which floor plan they like the best. And we go through the various options that we have. And a lot of these homes are turnkey ready. And that's the beauty of new home construction. If you have a turnkey ready home, all you have to do is move in and settle in and call it your own.
Okay, thank you very much for that. And I can already see
I'm having up the floor plan right now, the site map plan, where I show a little bit more here about the different lots that you have, and tell me a little bit more about the gray area here, where this is a different community.
Perfect, perfect. So yeah, it's one big community for Green Key Village, a boutique community, if you will. So in the end, we'll have 180 total lots. But the gray lots that you see, that's the original builder for Green Key. The bigger lots are what they call the estates, right? Those are houses that are they're good size houses, but they're going upwards of $850,000 for these bigger lots, right? But not all of them are built out. They've been here for 12 years, and we're here to continue to push forward and progress the community as a whole. So the smaller ones that you see at the very bottom right-hand side of the screen there, the gray ones, that's going to be their cottages. They're smaller, about 1,400 square feet for theirs. But let's talk a little bit more about dream finders, right? So you see the numbers starting at 87. That's going to be our model home. That's actually where I'm sitting right now. It's our Edison model, beautiful floor plan, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That's 1,812 square feet. We got this thing decked out to the nines. I'll tell you, we have about $130,000 worth of upgrades in this particular house right here. And this one is actually available for lease back. So if someone wants to go ahead and purchase the model, they essentially get the chance to have us rent the house from them. It would be their tenants, so to speak. It's a great idea for passive income. If anyone wants to come in, they buy the house. We pay 8% of whatever the price is for the sale. We're going to pay taxes, and we're going to pay HOA as well. So the good news is you know who your tenant is, and you know we're going to take excellent care of it as well.
And I can see this house is already done, of course, and I can see if someone wants to build this home, there are always different options where people can say, okay, I can make changes, amendments here to it. Everything we can see here on this floor plan is definitely possible, correct?
There are a lot of different options, yeah. What we've kind of focused on, though, is doing the inventory homes. So we'll build them to spec, and then people will come and pick the ones that they want. So every one of those options that you see on there, for the most part, are going to be available in at least one of the homes.
Okay, and we already do have, what do you call it when you walk through this house here? These...
the 3D
floor plans? Yes, huh?
Yeah.
We already have this here, huh?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We can walk through. Tell me a little bit more about when we walk through these rooms, what are the upgrades in this home so that people see what kind of a good deal before we talk about the price on this one.
Okay, perfect. So first and foremost, we have the gourmet kitchen. If you notice the range hood, right? We have the built-in cabinet space for the microwave and the oven as well, and the tabletop stove as well. And I saw you had the cursor there on the backsplash. That tile is definitely an upgrade. It's one of the top of the line tile work that we put in there. That backsplash goes all the way to the top. If you see in the very back there, you have a butler kitchen. That's definitely an upgrade as well. That's not something you're going to see standard in every single one of them, but add some additional space. Some people like to use it for a coffee bar, some additional storage, right? So the kitchen also has the oversized cabinets. There's 42-inch cabinets rather. And we're also talking about the island space is an oversized island counter. It's going to be made of quartz. You're going to have additional cabinets on that backside as well.
I mean, people probably, I can probably get a little bit in there into the cutting here, but we can definitely say this house has a lot of upgrades. What it is?
Well, I'll tell you what, I can just kind of room by room, just kind of talk through what some of the upgrades are, just to make it easier if you don't.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right. So back to this Edison here. So the model home here is, like I said, is about $130,000 worth of upgrades put into it. So you talk about the gourmet kitchen, the hood system that's on there. You know, it's a beautiful stainless steel hood. The cabinets, the way they're built out, we have the oven and the microwave actually built into the cabinet. We have the tabletop burners for the electric stove, and of course you're going to have plenty of cabinet space underneath there as well for pots and pans. One beautiful addition is going to be the gourmet kitchen, which is something that they don't offer in everyone. I'm sorry, the butler pantry is what we specifically want to call that one. The butler pantry, beautiful design. Just so some people use it as a coffee bars, add some additional space, and it has this gorgeous blue backsplash throughout the entire kitchen as well. So it just really pops the color. Got a kind of a coastal feel. And one thing I'd like to point out too, and I do apologize I didn't mention, Green Key Village actually has just a unique design. It's not like any other neighborhood that you're going to see. We got kind of the Key West style. We have the Caribbean style, the South Florida style. So you have just gorgeous colors throughout every single one of these houses. The exteriors, though, you feel like you are going to be in Key West. And I got to tell you, it's impossible to be upset when you're looking at how happy these colors are.
This will show a little bit more about the area where people see, okay, we have a really nice pool here, and people can see it's solar heated, correct?
That is correct. So one beautiful thing about this community, everything's energy efficient, and one thing that in particular, it's the energy efficiency of the pool itself, just having two massive solar panels. So what looked like gazebos and cover from the sun actually double as the power to warm the pool. So, and that pool has its own beach access, and it has two lap lanes as well. So you get kind of the best of both worlds.
And I also see 3 tennis courts. Are they only for Dreamfinder homes, or are they also for the other community?
It's for the overall community. That's correct. So it's going to be two pickleball courts, 1 tennis court, and then we also have a half basketball court as well. So those are just the amenities in that section. But you also we have a community garden where anyone can take a little plot of land and put their plants, their flowers. It absolutely looks beautiful.
That's nice.
Right? We have a nice dog park that has a beautiful southern live oak right in the middle of it, just picturesque, exactly what you would expect, right? Now, the other thing too is there's a community garden. I'm sorry, a community fire pit, and then we also have a little grotto area, a nice little seating area that has a waterfall and a small pond. So you want that perfect zen, peaceful moment. That's the place you want to hang out.
People can see here in the video that the current street where the model home is on is already built out. And pretty much how many homes are for sale on this street right now?
So we have 21 structures at this point. We have a few that are off market already, but we plan on building a couple more houses. We have some additional permits pulled for some more plots. So we're looking to expand as rapidly as possible. So in the end, we'll end up having 93 total lots.
And I already mentioned in the beginning how far away the community is from the villages. But on the other hand, speak a little bit about the advantages compared to homes in the villages.
Oh, great question. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things is you have all the action of the villages just right around the corner. So you're talking Lake Sumter Landing, 11-minute drive. You're talking about Spanish Village. You have maybe 14, 15 minutes. So you're right in the heart of the action without actually not having to be in all the hecticness of the villages. Obviously, there are a lot of people moving to the villages for all the benefits, and I understand that and appreciate it. But some people want to be next to the action, not actually in the action. So you're going to have a little bit more laid-back lifestyle here, but still have access to all those amenities.
And as far as I remember, you don't have something that the villages have. That's a big advantage. It's called a bond.
Yeah, correct. No CDD, no bond. We just had that one HOA fee of $158. So that's a big one right there. So a lot of times you think about the CDD, paying that bond in the long term. Sometimes the CDDs are going to go up from time to time, and there's always going to be additional fees that are added in. But yeah, just $158 for HOA.
What does the $158 cover, Aaron?
So that's going to cover the amenities. So we talked about the pool and the basketball court, the tennis courts. It's going to cover the common area maintenance and the common area insurance as well. So expect to have the sidewalks up in that area nice and clean. It's picturesque. Everything's always premium. They do a very good job, the landscapers.
Okay, and as far as I remember, you have actually 4 different floor plans that you have. The Ana Maria is by far, I would say, the smallest one. Is this correct? No, it's not. Oh.
Sorry, no, it'll be the Edison is the smallest one.
The Edison has only about 1,800 square foot. Correct, yeah. And then
correct 1,800. The Ana Maria, we don't offer the Ana Maria currently. The next one would be the Lexington. So the Edison, the Lexington, the Fairfield, and then the Glenwood.
Okay, we definitely.
So the Lexington, beautiful. The Lexington is fantastic. By far, my favorite floor plan. And I'll tell you one specific reason why for the Lexington is they have a tandem garage. So if you're looking for some additional space for whether it be storage or if you have a golf cart or you want to put a workshop or possibly a gym, what have you, you have that 10 by 13 space that's built in there for that 2-car garage becomes a 3-car garage.
You could also make this an extra room?
That is a possibility. In some of the future specs, we're going to definitely be looking into making that the flex space and making that the optional room as well.
And coming up back to the site map, Aaron, I see these are all the lots that are already built. These are the smaller lots, and you mentioned something up there. These are bigger lots, wider lots, where people also could actually build a 3-car or golf car garage extra, correct?
No, not at this time, but we're definitely looking at future plans to include some great floor plans that are down the line for that one. But as it stands right now, we have the 4 floor plans with some additional ones potentially on the horizon. So I don't want to give away any secrets or spill the beans, if you will.
Perfect. And now let's get to the best part, where we really say, okay, we have a lot of homes ready to move in, and we have these prices. Tell us a little bit more what the base price usually is and how far you have come down for people for ready move-in homes.
Yeah, that's a great question. So the base price for typically starting out, we're looking at $351 to about $360, $365-ish for the 4 floor plans that we offer. But obviously we spec these all out and we put some upgrades into every single one of them. But we're looking at prices anywhere from $381 up to $400,000, minus the model, of course, because we put so many upgrades into it. But to give you an idea, we've kept in line with the market. We obviously know that interest rates are as high as they are, and we're motivated. We want to get people in here. We want to do everything we can to try to help that the American dream of owning the house, right? So you're looking at some price reductions. If you look on the page here, we have the price as is for these turnkey ready homes with the savings actually attached to them as well. So to give you an idea, the model home itself, right, was $484,000. It's now priced at $436,000. So what we tried to do is get every one of these houses, barring the model, under $400,000. So that definitely makes the American dream attainable for more people.
Perfect. I mean, this is something where people should take a look into, because you're close to the villages, but you're not in the villages. People who are not really thinking about joining every 3,500 clubs and swimming in all 120 pools and paying a small fortune on the bond. This is something to look into it, because you can still have share or get some part of the amenities without paying this big additional add-on every month, every year for the next 25 years. Or actually for the CDD is actually staying forever. Aaron, thank you very much. I appreciate you talking to me, and I will see. People who are interested can definitely either click a link in this video and get in touch with me, or definitely find Dream Finders Homes online. I heard you also have different other communities for sale in the area, correct?
That is correct. Actually, a 6-minute drive, we have Reserve at Hammock Oaks. They're going to have 9 different floor plans, and it's a beautiful community. It's a master plan community. So I'll tell you that they have one particular floor plan called the Point Siena. It's by far the most popular floor plan that we have in any of our communities that they offer.
And how far away is this actually from the villages?
Oh, it's just a little closer, actually. So we're 6 minutes away from them. So that puts, I'd say, Spanish Springs, you're under 10 minutes at that point.
That's why we are doing these documentaries, so that people see there's not just the villages available. There's, of course, you are offering new homes in the area. There's also used homes. So people have all the choices. They don't have to go to the villages and pay their incredible prices. We have everything that we want to have. Aaron, thank you very much for this conversation, and I wish you the best, and we will stay in touch and work together for the upcoming future.
Looking forward to it, Mike. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, now let's recap. Dream Finders Homes are offering a smaller community outside the villages for definitely another budget, for definitely less monthly fees, and also for people who don't like to be in the middle of everything and having people around them all the time. It is a very small community with only nearly 200 homes. On the other side, you only have one pool, you only have a couple tennis courts, and you have no golf. But on the other side, you're not paying a bond, you're not paying CDD fees, and still, you're only about 15 minutes away from the villages. If you want to have all these things around you, hey, get in your car and come over here. Thank you for watching this video. Again, this is Mike Schaefer with Sally Love Realty from the Villages. Thanks for looking at this video. and I hope you like it. Feel free to join my channel. Please give me a like and subscribe. And also, if you are interested more in this community, send me an email or follow the link below and I will get straight back to you. For people who are brand new to this area, I also have a villages buyer's guide explaining everything on about 40 pages, where the differences are with CDD and what this is going on and why you actually might need 2 different realtors in this area. I'm happy to share it with you. So please simply get back to me and I will be here for you whenever you need me. Thanks again for watching and hopefully see you soon in one of my other videos.